How would you like to make your ex realize what he's lost and even get him back? There's a common misconception about a female's power in relationships. Women assume we need to think like men to hold the power. But I ask, why think like a man when women are the ones with all the power? You only need to learn about the leverage you have to unlock your potential. In times of danger, a person's instinct is flight or fight, to either run away from a situation or defend oneself. After a breakup, a woman's emotions take control, and her instinct is to fix or force. These are the two methods used by most women. Your fix-it instinct is trying to convince you that if he only knew how much you loved him, he would come back. So you keep telling him over and over again how sorry you are and that you weren't good enough, and perhaps you'll try harder. There's nothing that validates being a needy woman more than crawling back, hoping for another chance straight after being rejected. He knows you love him and he broke up with you anyway. Throwing yourself at his feet by crying or begging will only make you seem weak, desperate, and unattractive. Groveling will only add to your humiliation and be the cause of his ego getting bigger than it already is. When you go into fix-it mode, you are losing his interest and your power, and you are losing it fast. This is exactly what he expects of you, and predictability to him is boring. Men are masters at interpreting a woman's weakness and using it to their advantage. Your behavior is showing him that he won't have to lift a finger to get you back. You are doing all of the chasing and accepting all of the blame. So he knows that he can live the single life while still having you on standby. Men are competitive. They love a challenge. I talk in depth about a man's competitive behavior in my book, This Girl's Got Game, because this is the key to understanding why men behave the way they do. So your instinct 2 is your force-it instinct. When you've been broken up with, by the time you've registered what's happened, you start to think about how good you were to him. You begin to feel angry and you feel resentful, and you have the need to get everything out in the open and tell him exactly what he did that you found unacceptable. So you might criticize, degrade, or even humiliate him on social media or in front of his friends and family. You might also guilt him into coming back by bringing up every time he hurt you or that you feel suicidal without him in your life. None of these tactics will work ever, so don't do them. In fact, it will have the opposite effect by increasing his ego more than it already is and making you appear needy, desperate, and clingy. Only women who have a tailored strategy and an understanding of the unique ability to influence a man can say, my ex has realized what he's lost. Hi, my name is Leandra, and I will share with you how myself and my clients have got our exes to realize exactly what they have lost. I will help you get your confidence and dignity back, become irreplaceable in his eyes, because he will view you as the dream girl who got away. My strategies will help you be one step ahead of your ex, and in doing so, you will get your power back. I will also share the biggest mistake women make when trying to get their ex back. The 10-step system that will show him you are a high-valued woman and how you can put this to work starting right now, and much, much more. So if you are a woman looking for an effective strategy on how to influence your ex, then you are definitely in the right place, and you are going to love what I'm going to share with you. The top 3 types of women I work with are women who have been dumped, cheated on and feel underappreciated, women who want their confidence to be at an all-time high, women who want to learn how to have the upper hand in their relationships with men. My strategies will also show you how to survive the breakup by teaching you the basic formulas on how to handle the breakup with dignity and class. How to be a secret siren will outline how you should implement the no contact rule like an alpha female. The 10-step formula for success will cover 10 techniques that will drastically improve your desirability and make you irreplaceable in his eyes. And my unique advanced strategies, such as rebranding you from boring to bombshell, projection of his emotions, and the breakup power play of unpredictability. So what is it that allows some women the exhilarating experience of having their ex begging for them back, while others feel totally rejected and tossed to the side? Well, there are two categories women fall into during a breakup: women who are frail and women who are fierce. After talking to hundreds of women and being a coach for years, I have realized that the fierce women use two specific behaviors of influence, while the frail women use none, or maybe one only some of the time. Let's first have a look a little closer at the two types of women. Who is the frail woman? She is the woman who is described as being nice. She tends to be submissive in the relationship and wears her heart on her sleeve. She often feels forgotten and replaced because she is the one initiating most of the contact. She tends to overcompensate and gives her all without reciprocation. All in all, she thinks that good treatment towards him will one day be recognized and appreciated in the form of love and commitment. Sadly, she is mistaken. So why isn't she successful? By being nice, she transforms into a woman who sacrifices her dignity, integrity, and self-esteem. As a result of being frail, she gets walked all over. But why? This is because she invests in him instead of investing in herself. You see, when we do nice things for men, we invest in them. The investments are our time and energy. Our investment makes us feel that the man we are with is valuable, that we love them, and that we are committed to the relationship with them. Doing favors for others and treating them well leads us to value and love them. However, the reverse is not true. The receiver of good treatment doesn't really feel much for the giver. Whoever is doing the good deeds will fall in love, but whoever is receiving the investment doesn't. The frail woman is responsible for all of the doing, and as a result, she has a lot of love for him. But he has not invested. He doesn't give, so he is not in love or committed. Here's the thing about most men. They manipulate in order to gain power. If given the chance, most men will take advantage of a frail woman just because they can. Even the sweetest man will get away with whatever he is allowed to get away with. So who is the fierce woman? She is who I call a girl with game. She has the power of influence that draws her ex in. She is showered with texts, calls, gifts, affection, and most importantly, his remorse. She is mysterious and enigmatic because she speaks with her actions, not with her words. She inspires her ex to want to be a part of her life because she is independent, assertive, strong, firm, and confident. Why is she successful? She is willing to do battle for a worthy cause, such as her dignity and happiness, rather than shrinking in defeat. Men are drawn to the beauty of her strength and the danger of her unpredictability. But why? While committing to her is like conquering Mount Everest. The journey is jam-packed with breathless anticipation, excitement, and triumph. Simply put, men like a challenge. Fierce women don't grovel. They are not desperate for a man to meet their deepest needs. A fierce woman has a nonchalant attitude towards commitment, and this is the precise reason a man wants to commit to her. And a fierce woman oozes confidence, and that makes her sexy because she doesn't need a man to validate her worth. Men admire her strength, nerve, and determination. He knows that she's not clingy because she's capable of treating him so carelessly. Subconsciously, being treated harshly is his security. It validates that this woman wants to be with him. She doesn't need to be with him. Men admire a woman who doesn't depend solely on them for their identity or happiness. Her feistiness proves she will be a girlfriend of minimal dependency. Legendary Queen Cleopatra would have laughed at the information society forces on women now. After thousands of years, she still inspires filmmakers, poets, and writers to encapsulate her elusiveness because she knew the secret. She had that something special, but it wasn't her looks. Cleopatra understood the power of feminine charm and the art of persuasion, and she's proof that tapping into your natural gift as a woman can make a man weak at the knees, even if there isn't a huge amount of physical attraction. You see, despite popular belief, Cleopatra was not extremely beautiful. Cleopatra was average looking, but she understood men and what makes them fall in love. Not lust, but love. Cleopatra believed that she was powerful, and because of that belief, she was. Her influence over men was because of her self-belief. She concentrated on developing and displaying the qualities that she possessed, and that is what made her unforgettable. Cleopatra had Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, two of the most powerful men of her time, fall madly in love with her. But how? Well, Cleopatra was not nice, and she was not frail. She ignited the interest and devotion of men with her indifferent attitude, restrained emotions, intelligence, and unpredictability. She was the definition of fierce. Pause for a second and let that really sink in, because it's a big one, and it's the exact opposite to what we have been told men want. Society has programmed us to believe in order to secure a man's love and commitment, we have to either look like a model, be nice, so in other words, keeping silent when something upsets us, being submissive and tolerant of a man's lack of respect, to be a sex goddess and satisfy him whenever he wants, and to put your man on a pedestal and treat him like a king. Being this way will not make you an irreplaceable woman. Instead, it will only lead you to giving your power away, rewarding bad behavior, and appearing to be replaceable. This is the recipe for heartbreak and failure. Remember, I told you the fierce women have two things in place that the frail women do not? Well, these are the two things you need for success, and they are self-investment and a strategy that will turn you into an ex-magnet. Because it comes down to this. If you can't invest in a plan towards rebranding yourself into the best version of you, then you do not have the upper hand in this situation. Now let's get started and show you exactly how you can make him start to realize what he's lost today. There are only two things that matter right now. The first is getting your power back, and the second is igniting his instinct to pursue you. If you are not getting the attention, affection, and commitment and desire from your ex right now, then let me ask you this. What have you done in the last 7 days to prove that you are an irreplaceable woman? You see, during a breakup, it's easy to get distracted by the heartbreak, but the reality is you need to focus on 1, rebranding yourself into a high-valued woman, and 2, igniting his instinct to pursue you again. While the frail woman is winging it, coming across as desperate, and even struggling to receive a text message from her ex, the fierce woman is investing in a strategy for her success. So what does the strategy look like? It starts with sending the right kind of message that will ignite his interest and striking a nerve within him that will trigger a powerful response. We do this by influencing him to view you with completely fresh eyes, projecting the emotions you are feeling onto him, knocking him off his pedestal by giving you the upper hand, gently bruising his ego by making him believe you are the high-valued woman who is actually out of his league, and striking the fear in him that he could lose you forever. And finally, we will make him put the work into getting you back and regret his actions. The result of executing this correctly is you will reclaim your position back in the relationship, reignite his desire for you, transform your confidence to an all-time high, discipline him the right way, make him regret ever losing you, and securing his commitments. This will all help you gain a sense of your control back in the relationship and make you an irreplaceable woman. In order to achieve the results you want, you must have a strategy and a game plan in place. Your game plan must include learning the art of persuasion, gaining control of your emotions, appropriately modifying your reaction to his actions, revamping your confidence to become fierce, altering your communication style intelligently, and utilizing your social media presence. You can try to get your ex back the hard way without help and risking the chance of pushing him further away and losing him for good, or you can do it the easy way with a game plan and guidance which will drastically improve your chances to making your ex realize what he's lost. By now you might be thinking, how can I get my ex to realize what he's lost? This Girl's Got an Ex is my coaching package. It's the elite coaching package for women who want their ex to realize what they have lost. This is perfect for women who want to generate more interest from their ex, gaining the upper hand, increasing the likelihood of him regretting his actions, reducing the time it would take for him to realize what he's lost, and attracting an ex in a way that will effectively pull him back. I would like to work with you and turn you into another one of my star clients who I call Girls with Game. I work primarily with 3 types of clients: women who want their exes to truly realize what they have lost, women who want their mojo back and want to increase their confidence and desirability by investing in themselves and their self-development, women who want to learn how to get and keep the upper hand in their relationships with men so that they never have to be in a situation again. Most importantly, all in all, I work with women who take action and don't delay. Here's how the process works. We will be focused on a specific custom-made strategy to help you solve most of the problems women going through a breakup face. The strategy sessions will take around 30 minutes and you will be speaking with me personally. I will help you to identify your current relationship goals, assist you in putting together a strategy to achieve your goals, share techniques that will dramatically increase your chance and speed up the process of him reconnecting. Working with me is not cheap, but my committed clients see that my strategies work, which provides them with a real chance of happiness again. So who is this for? Well, this is for women who are dealing with a breakup, separation, or divorce, women who have been cheated on or left for another woman, women who want to learn how to discipline a man the right way, women who want to make an ex regret and fear losing them, women who want to secure the commitment of the man that they love, women who need to learn how to gain a sense of control back and in turn will make them an irreplaceable woman. Who is this not for? This is not for women who think that winging it will get them the success that they desire, women who complain about their circumstances but do nothing about it, women stuck in the information gathering mode and are not prepared to take action and get results, and women that are not serious about making an ex regret losing them. Knowing if we are a good fit is crucial because I would like all my clients to get the results that they want. I am only looking for those star clients who are truly invested in themselves, their happiness, and are committed to taking action. This application is necessary to determine if 1, I am able to help you and generate the results you desire, and 2, if you are ready to step up and commit. Time is a factor, and it's important to act quickly because the window of opportunity to regain his interest will not be open for long. I am only able to coach 5 clients at a time, and my slots fill up really quickly. What I have found is that those women who have the ability to act fast and are committed in investing in their happiness are the ones who reap the rewards and are most likely to become my star clients. So if you feel that this is right for you, go ahead right now and apply. I look forward to working with you.